Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Next.js. Today we are going to learn how to log in with Google in the Next.js using the Next Auth. Those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. Let's get started. So currently I'm working on the Google login. After the next video we have the GitHub. Okay, so let's get started how we have implemented. So first of all, let's go to the Google and check Next Auth. Okay, so Next Auth we have, this is the documentation of that one. Let's go for the get started. Okay, so first of all you have to install this package, that is Next Auth. Okay, after this, we have to go with the pages API auth NextAuth.js. So currently, this documentation is basically Next 13.2, and currently I'm working on Next 14. Okay, so if you're using 13, that will be help for you, but if you're working on the 14, that will not going to help you. Okay, so let's see. I have worked on the 14. So what are the steps of it? So here, now we have to initialize the configuration using the new route handlers by your guide. So pages API auth. So if I go over here, then in the app, what we have API auth, then next auth. Here, I have created the route.ts. Okay, so here you can see it's something else. So in the route.ts, you have to add the code. So let me define you what are the code over here. So next auth from the next auth. Currently I'm using the Google currently. In the next video, we are doing the GitHub. So first we will go with the Google provider. So next auth providers Google. So here you need to add the credentials from the Google provider, that is client ID and the client secret. Okay, so those who haven't watched my video to how to get the client ID and the client secret from the Google console and how to create that client ID and the client secret, they have to watch my playlist for that one. Okay, so I think 2 for 3 days I have already recently released that one, so you can watch and you get the client ID and the client secret. Okay, after this you have to do the export handler as get, handler as post. Okay, after this closing, I think this code is invalid because I'm trying to log in with the email also, so that will be soon uploaded. Okay, so here we go with callbacks. I need to remove then the email provider. Okay, this is done. So this much pretty much code we have for the Google login. Okay, so here this is the provider. So here you can see that the auth configure the one of the more authenticated providers. So here you can add the configurations. Okay, so here we have done this one, right? So this is simple. You have to go with the API auth next auth, then you have to create this folder. In the this folder you have to create the route.ts. Next we have to create the components. We have a session wrapper.ts file. Okay, so you have to wrap all of these in the session provider. Okay, so here we have the that part also. So further reading, we can see that we have the session provider, right? They are doing in the app.jsx. So for we don't have this app.jsx files, it is in the next 13. So in the components you have to create that one, that session wrapper.tx file. So in this one you have to write this code. Okay, and make sure you have to mention that as a use client. Okay, this is done. After this, what we have to go for the next one, that is front end. That is, we have to create the sign in button for the Google login or the sign out. So this is login button. So let's go and check the login part also. So here we go with the login part. So this page.tsx. So here I have added the two buttons, that is Google login with sign in, Google and GitHub. Okay, so this is the full-fledged code. Import the necessary functions that we have Next Auth and the React. Okay, so and we are using the images. If you want to use the images, then you can use. Currently I'm not using, I'm using the image for the, I think for the logo. I have that one. Let me go and just check this one. So here we have the local. So here you can see my app. So if I go with the login, here you can see that sign in with Google and the GitHub. If I do the Google login, it asking me for the permissions. I'm going to give the permissions. Okay, after this, welcome to technical Regi, because this is the name of my email, and this is my email ID, which already you are doing the pinging, the email, that is the email that you are ping on me and reach with me. Okay, so this is, you can see that I'm logged in. If I do the sign out, I'm sign out. Okay, so this is how the login with Google works. Okay, so this is that one. So let's have a route page.tsx, the main file that we have to read it out. Okay, so here we have the use session sign in sign out from the next auth React. Okay, and the image and the use state I'm going to use. Okay, this is the default function, that is home. So we are using the data session. Okay, and login with, set login with, that is a use state. Okay, so on the behalf of it, set login with, checking if the session exists. Session, then we are going to render first the image and the welcome to sign in as, and with the sign out button. Okay, so if we have the session, then we are going to show this one, that welcome to that username. Well, the session.user.name, we are getting that one. And after that, we have a sign out button. On the base, on the behalf of it, we are going to clear the session and back to that one. Okay, if it is not, then we are going to log in with, and we have a two buttons currently. So this is the div for that one, that is sign in with. This is the button for the Google. Here you can see that because we have sign in with Google, we have this function. Okay, so this is will come over here in the providers, right? So here you can see that it will go to the provider part. Okay, next, this is the svg which I am using, and the path, then span in the Google, then we have the button for the GitHub. Okay, which will be discussed in the next video. And the last, you can see that this is the part, you can see that if something is not there, then we are returning the header. You can see this part. Let me go with that one. Let's reload this first. So this is the header which I'm trying to make it. So if you don't want, you can skip it. Okay, so if you don't need, require this one, right? So this can be omitted, but you need to have these two buttons that you have to return, that is the sign in with Google and the sign in with GitHub, right? So this is that one. So let's understand the things. So here we have the sessions, right? So sign in with true. So here you can see when we have the login with. So let's check where we have to find. So here this is the login with. Okay, so here go with this one. If login with is true, if this true, then we are going to do the sign in button. If the it is logged in, then we are going to do with this one session. Okay, whatever the session we have, right? So by doing this, you are able to log in with Google. Okay, in the next video we are going to learn about the GitHub and how to create the credentials also, because I think I haven't uploaded the how to create the credentials. Make sure you, if you are using the .env file, so you have to create that env file and make the credentials safer in that place. Okay, any doubt, any query in that, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. In the next video, we are going to create the client auth token for the GitHub, and we are going to use that into our project, then sign in with the GitHub also. Okay, any doubt, any query, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.